You are now tuned in to My Skin Is My Sin on Blog Talk Radio. From goons to gods, we welcome everyone. We only have one rule, and that's be respectful. You are now tuned in to My Skin Is My Sin on Blog Talk Radio. Goons to gods, we welcome everyone. We only have one rule, and that's be respectful.
Holla at us next week, man.
No doubt, man, and definitely shout out to the Family Liberation Minded Media.net. That is Black Eye Stand, Do the Knowledge Radio, The Rundown with Renee, and My Skin Is My Sin. Oh, and don't forget to share the show, man. If you check it out today, or if you check it out next week, or if you check it out in 1,000 years, and if you are that motherfucker that digs yourself in 1,000 years, you are the most phenomenal individual to ever walk the galaxy for digging up this greatness and still share our shit, man. Shout out to you. Don't forget to check out the websites, mbroshell.com, designsbymonet.com, and myskinismysin.net.
No cigar? No! Fuck, bitch! Got blunt? Got weed?
Mr. My motherfucking sister. Yeah. Oh, Mr. My motherfucking sister. Yeah.
Saucy, I'm splashing on him. Eddie B, that's my fucking butter. Fat nigga with a lot of money. You can't touch this MC Hammer. Tools on me like Bob the Builder. Twinkle, little star. Hit the bar with 10K. Ballin' on another level. Goku, Super Saiyan when I come through. Kicking shit like Johnny Cage. Yo, bitch ugly, play. My bitch bad like Princess Leia. Name buzzing like a bumblebee. Niggas mad, they don't fuck with me. Sweet baby raised on my fucking feet. Jump in the pussy like Blue's Clues. Run them out like who's who. Where in the world is Waldo? Hit your bitch like a domino. Big black like King Kong. Place hole like a ringtone. Use them up on bubble fall. Kick her out like DW. By the bill like Claire Huxtable. Hit your man like a Royal Rumble. Do you smell what the rock is cooking? It don't matter, you jabroni. Getting money all by my lonely. Niggas mad, they don't even know me. Got the sauce, I do what the fuck I want.
Oh yeah.
Big Pippin, Scotty Pippen, 33 bitches, swag dripping, shoes Italian, shirt Egyptian, I'm money mention, did I mention I'm on a mission, moonwalking in the rain, Michael Bivens, Big Pippin, Scotty Pippen, 33 bitches, swag dripping, shoes Italian, shirt Egyptian, I'm money mention, did I mention I'm on a mission, moonwalking in the rain, Michael Bivens, big sexy, hoes love me, got a big, they wanna rub it. Money long, they wanna fuck me. I'm a pimper even if she ugly. Diamonds yellow like Bart Simpson. Chain ice, I'm bartending. Real nigga, you pretending. Flossing on them like a fucking detective. Growing up like an elevator. She gon' ride it like an escalator. Black activist, sipping activator. Black coupe, name it Dark Vader. White lemonade, shoe, not later. Bossing up like AC Slater. Big sauce speaker, Japanese. 10 bands up my fucking sleeve. Bitch, some sauce preaching to these hoes. Teach the hoes how to make the dough. After that, kick it out the door. Then sauce always on the road. That's your soul. Dripping, pimping, all the nigga know. Yes, I'm shining, this a diamond show. Show respect to my diamonds, bro. Oh yeah, big sexy. I don't couple cause these hoes is messing. Pimping, yeah, my sauce is dripping. Don't act this shit, mind your fucking business. I'm on a mission, trying to make the chicken. Ripping biscuit, trying to get the cheddar. Chain ice like a gold medal. Side shot in my fucking bezel, yeah. Big Pit, Scotty Pippen, 33 bitches. Swag dripping, shoes Italian, shirt Egyptian. I'm money mention. Did I mention I'm on a mission? Moonwalking in the rain. Michael Bibbins. Splash walking through the mall. Split splash on the drip drip. 90s baby, I ain't done yet. Pull off in the foreign. Fat nigga watch her rob me. Bad bitches wanna love me. 100 grand in a duffel. Fuck niggas, I don't trust them. I'm all about bread. Chopper hang on my leg. Let the bang, now he dead. Buzz white arms, butterscotch. Pull off on them skirt. All I wanted was a she. So to do what I please. She all of her needs. Yeah. Goddamn.
Go hard or go home when you in this game. Always use your blanket when you switching lanes. Grind and work that 9 to 5 to ease the pain. Chair to turn umbrella when your bills rain. Go hard till you feel it. Get a job, open up a business. Haters gon' watch when you kill shit. Every murder case got a witness. Whole block going through the blues. Coming from the bottom, do you feel it? Being broke, leave a hole in your soul. Put your fists in the air, black folk, if you feel me. Came from the bottom, no lights, no gas. You can get robbed, no pipe, no mask. Throw a tea party, don't invite your ass. Now your belly got tissue to wipe your ass. It ain't no love from the government. Every president been on some sucker shit. Young niggas busting shit, no, I'm not loving it. This is the option they stuck me with. Grind hard till I'm filthy, filthy, filthy. Filthy, 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 rich, you feel me? Grind hard till I'm filthy, 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 rich, you feel me? Grind hard till I'm filthy, 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 rich, you feel me? Grind hard till I'm filthy, 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 rich, you feel me? It ain't no love for your brother. It ain't no love for your sister. It ain't no love for no junkie. It ain't no love for the pusher. It ain't no love for the honest. It ain't no love for the real. It ain't no love for the loyal. Looking for love, get you killed. Filthy is what you gotta get. You gotta get dirty if you're trying to get rich. It's back to the mud, cause you gotta show love to all of the ones who will never see this. To all of the kids with no Christmas list. No TV, no bed, and no food on their dish. No father around, now they malnutrition. That hindering aid coming from the government. You gotta get filthy. Fuck a job, open up a business. Haters gon' watch when you kill shit. Every murder case got a witness. Whole block going through the blues. Coming from the bottom, do you feel it? Being broke, leave a hole in your soul. Put your fists in the air, black folk, if you feel me. Came from the bottom, no lights, no gas. You can get around, no pipe, no mask. Throw a tea party, don't invite your ass. Now your belly got tissue to wipe your ass. It ain't no love from the government. Every president been on some sucker shit. Young niggas busting shit, no, I'm not loving it. This is the option they stuck me with. Grind hard till I'm filthy, filthy, filthy. Filthy, 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 rich, you feel me? Grind hard till I'm filthy, 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 rich, you feel me? Grind hard till I'm filthy, 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 rich, you feel me? Grind hard till I'm filthy, 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 rich, you feel me? Grind hard till I'm filthy, 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 rich, you feel me? Grind hard till I'm filthy, 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 rich, you feel me?
And what's good, fam? You are now tuned into the water cooler. This is Jobs. This is My Skin is My Sin Radio. And how is your life? How was your day? Had a shitty day? It's Friday. Gotta work tomorrow. Still Friday. Turn up. Enjoy life. Anyway, that was my my usual Friday letdown for the intro. I do apologize. I'm just not really the hypest individual on the planet sometimes. Most of the time. I'm a pretty laid back cat. You know, I really am. And let's get this water cooler jumping. How you doing, man? What the fuck? How's life? Carmen Dub in the building. And I absolutely have completely nothing to talk about, to be quite honest. So those two people that are bored enough to tune in to this rambling 2 hours of nothingness, let's go. I definitely got the apple juice on deck. As always, you know, fresh out the refrigerator, nicely chilled. Little dew on the side of the container, just enough to let me know, yeah, bruh, let's go. And you know, I was looking for some shit on Facebook. And you know what I fucking hate? Like, I may not see all the shit that people post. None of us do, you know. But you know somebody posts a lot. And you remember one post that they posted that you want to actually go back and find. And this shit takes you an hour. This would happen to be one of those posts. So, and this is, I quote, this is the post. So I was getting some head, and this girl pushed my legs back, reached under me, and pulled me by the thighs towards her, talking about scoot down some. The just no face, no emotion emojis, and then anger emoji. Bitch, unhand me. I'm somebody's father. My legs don't go back, and you don't scoop me no fucking where. I just thought that shit was hilarious. I just, for absolutely no reason, randomly, and shout out to my brother Horace Aha. Go follow him on Facebook. Although I must warn you that we can be quite petty, just as a family in general. Like my great grandmother was the absolute pettiest individual I have ever met. And she took that shit to, like, I will not talk to your whole lineage proportions over the simplest shit, the slightest shit. And it ended up costing her, you know, as she got older, and she realized she needed people. And she had, you know, it was a really good life lesson as far as just being able to see how the damage that a person can inflict on family members comes back to bite you in the ass. It's one thing to just not deal with somebody, but it's another thing to, like, do certain, you know, it was just, oh my goodness, you know. And crazy part is I got a silver dollar from her. I still got it too. And geez, I don't know how many years ago that was. I think it's worth about $60 now. Yes, I looked. Hey, I could have had that. Like, if I'd have had a certain marking on one side of it, shit would have been worth 100 stacks. That would have got sold. I'm not even gonna lie. I would have sold that easily. No disrespect to great grandma, but that's $100,000, and we could have made some moves with that. Anyway, yeah, that, you know, well, it wasn't his post technically. He shared somebody else's shit. But yeah, like, what's too much on Facebook? What is too much information on Twitter? Like, I'm one of those people, like, I'm not going to put much personal shit out there, but I'm kind of okay with other people having meltdowns. It sometimes brings me joy, and I just can't lie about that one. You know, I've seen some people have some really epic meltdowns, and then I've seen people, it was so embarrassing, and that person, like, I can't, you know, I was cool with, I just don't say anything. You know, I just act like I didn't see it. You know, some things, and it's not necessarily, like, some people can play you publicly. you know. And let me ask you this, since we're talking about the social media shit. Let's say somebody you know tags you in a post, and I mean slanders you badly. And yeah, I remember you saying that, Carmen. But just theoretically, somebody tags you in a post on social media and just slanders you really badly. How do you respond to that? Do you comment slander towards them? Do you just delete your name off of it? Like what's too much? You know, and at what point do you feel the need to actually respond to some shit? Like, I try to be diplomatic in pretty much most of my responses, because I try to think about shit, not just what I think about a certain topic, but, okay, I still got a job. I can't say some things. I still got to eat, you know what I'm saying? And not only that, but more importantly, I ain't really trying to offend people. Like, I may disagree with you, but I'm not going to say it in such a malicious way or an angry way that you feel defensive off rip. I think that happens a shitload. You know, people just get so fly with the way they saying shit, they don't realize that the way you saying something is actually probably more important than what you're actually saying. And see, that's tough. Like, I saw some shit that, oh my God. I mean, this was probably the ugliest situation that I've ever seen on social media. So ugly that I don't want to get into details because they would know. You feel me? But you had to respond to a certain extent. And I will say that the response was exactly how I think I may have responded under the circumstances. But it was just so bad. Yeah, I really want to, Carmen. I really want to, but that's, you know, that's my boy, you know. So, and that's just, I won't say my boy, but yeah, my boy. Yeah, I guess I didn't went too far with that one too. There ain't too many people listening anyway. Fuck it. But no, I'm not gonna just full-fledged spill the tea. I'm not. But I've seen some interest. You know what? I actually thought about doing a show about that shit too. And fuck it, until Rome call up, that'll be this show. Just about shit that I see on social media randomly. And I think if you look back on the YouTube, I've actually done that once. I can't remember like how long ago it was though. That shit was, cause I got an interesting like mixture of motherfuckers on my Facebook page. Let's say, ladies, it's officially, quotes, let me get this nigga some pussy now, so I can get invited to Thanksgiving and hopefully get a Christmas gift, end quote, season. That is Uncle Henny Ben Trill. Like, Uncle Henny is dumb, man. And we interviewed Henny too, and I fucks with Henny, like for real, like that's my guy right there. But he is that one cat that completely will say outlandish shit. That 6 times a week, I'm like, I'm unfriending this nigga, but it be so brilliantly funny that I can't stop fucking with. That's my guy too, you know. Like I could hit Henny up. And he what's good, done. That's how he sound like, man. Dirty New York niggas, man. I hate New York. And yes, I'm biased. You know, like y'all better hope we never just like fucking blow up, man. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be bad, man. No, I wouldn't do that because they probably would like try to do something to me, and I'm not with the shit, man. I'm too old for that shit. You know, I am not with this shit anymore, man. Like. I am old enough where, like, I've lived enough life where popping a motherfucker for a legitimate reason, in my mind, would be okay doing the rest of my shit locked. You know, if something happened, like, extremely to you know, somebody I loved or something like that, and and I had to defend them, yeah, like, that would not be a problem. You know, but, other than that, man, I'm not with the shits. I'm not going out to no bar. I'm not trying to fight no niggas at the club. None of that shit, man. I was never really that type of cat where I just went out. Like, okay, when I drank, I was pretty bad back in the day. That Hennessy will have you fucked up, man. And low key, not even just Hennessy, fucking champagne. Motherfuckers be slipping on how drunk you can get off some champagne. I am not even. I don't know what it is, or maybe it's just me. For whatever reason, my system is just wired like with champagne, man. Oh my God, I just be done. It's been a minute since I've had champagne. Actually, it's been a minute since I've really had. We did have. I think we talked about that. We did had the martinis. That shit was banging. I had never had a martini before. That shit was dope. I think I talked about that before too, though. You have never had an Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. I don't care about sharing my life. Also, I live life to the fullest. Be a leader, not a follower. And that's true. But you can also be a leader within the new spectrum of society at large. Not saying that what you're doing is wrong either. That's dope. But within the social media sphere, so to speak, you can be a leader. And if you really being honest, like going forward, like this shit ain't going nowhere. Facebook, as much as people moan about that shit, as mad as we get, I don't see niggas leaving Facebook in droves ever. Like we have literally seen people's kids, like from toddlers to high school and shit, on Facebook. Basically, it's not going anywhere. It's ingrained in our whole family's DNA. We put our family reunions on Facebook. Something happened. Somebody dies. That's how you notify the family, on Facebook. You got a group message, shit like that. Like it's sad, but it's true. Like we slaves to these little devices in our pockets. 90 and it's not you, Carmen, specifically at all. Clearly, since you just use YouTube, but for probably what would you say, like 90% of society, of quote unquote modern society, I'll put it that way, and definitely of this country. We are all victim to it. They made it so easy. Like I remember when I got that first fucking iPhone. Oh my God. I literally thought this was like Star Trek or Star Wars or some shit. I am not gonna lie to you. I thought that I had reached the apex of technology at the time that I was living. You could not have told me shit. And the sad part, it was a magnet for other people, because it was the first one. Not too many people had those. So it was like I pulled that boy out at the bar, and you could feel people looking at you. People over your shoulder like, oh, that's one of those? Yeah, this one of those iPhones. It was that type of feeling. And that was for a minute too. I'm not even gonna front. Not realizing the threat, not realizing how vested I would be in that phone years later, and not necessarily that particular brand, but in that idea of everything right here in my palm. They made it so easy, and they tricked us, and now we all hooked. And I think that phone was like $600. If I remember correctly, 600 or 800, I can't remember, one of the two. But now they got you paying a car note, a note every month for a cell phone. Like most people ain't going to the store and cashing out $1,500 for their phone. Yeah, it is sad to see women act like little girls for attention, and it works. And women have taken notice that unfortunately, society has said this is what you need. Their society, our little, spear. I don't know why I keep using that word, but anyway, um, has kind of validated them thinking that way by rewarding the same behavior in droves. So it's the chicken or the egg. Like, who do you blame? We can keep saying society, but at some point, we have to look in the mirror and realize we are society. Yeah, but it's not just the chicks, though. Like, so many dudes out here with fake chains, fake watches, fake money, talking about what they're gonna do to somebody, knowing they not with the shits. And then when they get caught, they got an excuse for not being with the shits. Like, stop it. You fronting. Said, mate. Oh, yeah, you did. I ain't taking that away from you. You did say males too. But yeah, people just be fronting, and it's celebrated. Like, we really don't want authentic shit. If you want to be honest about it, we do not want authentic shit. We say we want authentic shit, but we really don't. Do we support authentic shit? No, not really. We don't support authentic shit until authentic shit is validated by some higher up. Very rarely do we create a groundswell for authentic shit. Like, what's the cat name in Texas? Him and his queen, and I cannot remember dude's name, but he is extremely different. I would say he's like one of the exceptions to the rule for just authentic shit being a groundswell to success, as opposed to somebody from higher up validating you, and then everybody thinks you're dope. So, yeah, damn, Toby something, and I cannot think of the cat's name. And somebody out there will remind me at some point. But it is Toby something. But that dude is dope. I've seen it, a few of his videos. And like I say, a really different style. And somebody, where is Joe Cool when you need him, man? Shout out to Joe Cool, man. He life, man. Shout out to you, Joe Cool, man. Miss you, bruh. That's our other member of My Skin Is My Sin. And Rome be fashionably late and shit. I be telling that nigga I'm gonna call him, but I ain't got no minutes, so I really can't call him. And shit, I done forgot what the hell I was doing. Kids been getting crazy online. Like shit, I used to be a real man. I was so addicted to Call of Duty, the whole series. I was a fanatic about that shit. Them little fucking kids online, it's fucking Satan. The shit that they say to you, man, I'm telling you, man, I never in my life envisioned myself being angry at like a 10-year-old. Like, legitimately, like if that little motherfucker was right, I'm telling you. They've been doing that shit for a minute. It ain't just now. Oh my God. No, they not. It ain't just over. Well, I wouldn't say it's over video games. No, I think that video games allow strategies and conceptualizations to be enhanced. Like, if and I think that's the right way to say it, but I think that just like if we're being honest about it, the military, they literally use video games like for pilots and shit. That whole fucking computer generated war that they can do sitting in the seat somewhere in somebody's basement. It's bigger than that, but you get what I'm saying. So I don't know. See, that's a tough one too, because like you can literally get rich playing video games nowadays. You can. And so it's hard to tell your kid, well, like back in the day when I was a kid, my mother would be like, that's a waste of fucking time. And for me, yeah, she was right. But my kids telling their kids playing video games is a waste of time is actually extremely wrong. Like, it's millionaires playing video games. And that's how they got paid, playing video games, literally. So that's tough, because where do we draw the line with our interaction online or away from other people? But I wonder how those kids' social lives are outside of that video game world. My guess is it's not that good, because you have to spend a lot of time sitting in front of a TV screen somewhere practicing your craft. And generally speaking, you're doing that by yourself. So your ability to interact with other people is diminished just off of experience alone or lack thereof. So where do we draw the line with that shit? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm lazy as shit. I would actually kind of enjoy having like a robot me that could go to work for me. Like, I forget what movie that was, but dude literally sat, like everybody, they like sat in this little chamber thing while they robot them went and did the menial shit. Now where I crossed the line at, they let the robots like go on dates and shit. That's fucking weird. Like, no, I need to actually, like, if I'm dating, I need to actually physically be there. That shit was just kind of weird. But as far as like going to work, yes, I take that. I am that lazy. So, but the flip side of that is that at what point does society not need me? So selfishly, if I'm looking at it, yeah, I don't have to do anything. But if I'm looking at it like for my lineage, I'm setting a horrible precedent. And that's what they've been doing technology-wise for a minute. They make that shit look so beautiful in the movies. Like the first time when they show us how to fucking teleport. Oh my God, I want to see that shit. I'd like to live to be able to see a motherfucker teleport, but that's gonna be fucked up because it's gonna look sweet in the beginning. Like, oh fuck, we can go anywhere, and that's how we gonna all think of it selfishly. Like, what can I benefit from it? Not thinking the back end of that is that if we can go there, some motherfucker from wherever can show up where we at and snatch our ass. And not a person on the planet would know. But again, they introduced that shit, making it look beneficial, making it look great. Oh man, this is gonna enhance my life. I ain't gotta drive no more. I can just teleport to my boy crib, man. We can teleport to Mexico. The shit's great until people start disappearing easily. That's how they've been introducing this shit to us for years, man. And I'm a fucking Star Wars fanatic. Love that shit. Like, I haven't seen a lightsaber yet. That would be dope. Pretty sure somewhere somebody's fucking had a lightsaber at this point. I'm pretty sure of it. It just probably didn't. It wasn't economically feasible for them to mass produce. Because that's like, you still got, that's like hand-to-hand combat pulling out a lightsaber, really. Although I was a fucking Star Wars fanatic, yeah, like I got a cousin they was stationed in Japan for some years. They said that Japan, like, technologically are way ahead of us. I'm not sure with China. I haven't heard much about that from anybody that personally went there. But I would love to see the Great Wall. Like, that would be fucking dope. That was some weird shit to do, man, too. Like, I don't think they ever like actually finished it, did they? No, I don't think so. But it didn't. It was intimidating, but I don't think the intimidation was actually worth the effort. That's just my 2 cents on world history. I would like to see the tech in Japan. At some point, like, I think that China is going to usurp Japan though, and the whole Hong Kong stuff. I'm not too familiar with that, but I think that at some point China is going to use that to advance. Because technically, like I say, I'm no expert on it, but technically, I think that they actually own Hong Kong. China does. And I guess that's the problem, because they made some deal back in the day that, Hong Kong can do their shit for X amount of years. That shit elapsed. China like, okay, bruh, you knew this day was coming. Don't act brand new now. And, well, of course, people have lived generations a certain way. And so, understandably, there's a disagreement, so... Again, I'm no expert on that, so don't shoot me down over that one. Yeah, see, I've never been. I mean, the only place that I've actually been outside of this country is Canada, and I only went to Windsor. And if you know anything about Canada, getting there from Detroit, Windsor is literally like 10 minutes away from Detroit, and that's only because you got to go through customs. And back when I was in my day, before 9/11, rest in peace to those people. Although that's a whole nother story how I think it happened, but anyway, before then, like when you turn 19, you just drive to Canada and go get drunk legally, and that's what we did, a lot. And so, but we would just stay in Windsor, and that's as far as I've been as far as leaving the country. I would like to actually get out and do some shit, and I think one of these days I'm gonna go on a tour with Camp Cleveland. Oh, and shout out to Camp Cleveland too, man. Do I have that? I do. He matter of fact, I can just show you better than I can tell you. And let me get rid of this right quick, because this is pretty fucking dope.
What's good, Facebook family? Y'all already know where we at. We in Egypt. Had to give a quick shout out to the family. My Skin is My Sin Radio. We on the northeast side of Africa. I'm out here enjoying this. It feels good to see them ancestors on the wall, to see the work that we done put in. Y'all gotta check us out every Thursday, 7 p.m. Peace.
That's fucking dope right there. Like, live. Oh, my bad. I got hyped though. Like, live from Africa. That's fucking dope, man. Shout out to Camp Cleveland. That cat has been to 60 countries. And when he get back, he gonna talk to us about this trip. Cause he comes on every Thursday at 8 p.m. and just talks to us about, one country he been to. He give us some, actually, man, he give me some dope ass information as far as historically, drops a couple of numbers on you and gives us the personal aspect too. So it's kind of dope, so we always learn some shit. Yeah, that is pretty dope. Actually, he sent me a couple of those too, so I've been, just slowly letting them out there, because yeah, and what we wanted to do was not just be able to talk and say, okay, young fella, so to speak, get out there, go see more shit than I saw. Don't let your city trap you, be bigger than that. And instead of telling motherfuckers he out there doing it, well, we can follow him. You know what I'm saying? He can show them. So we ain't gotta beat them over the head. That shit look dope as fuck. Standing in front of the pyramids. Shout the fuck out to Camp Cleveland, man. Oh man, and no, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on that. I almost got excited. You know, and what the fuck, dude? Like, and y'all know I can't multitask. You know, but and guess what? You have not heard that you will hear in a minute. And shout out to the Queen Iowa. And I say this every day, but it's 216-539-0659. I was getting ready to talk shit about nobody reading that shit, but somebody do. What do I think of Antonio Brown saying fuck the NFL? Then two out. I think that and I think we touched on this before. Pause. But here's a grown man that farted in somebody's face and thought that shit was funny. And not like somebody that, you know, like your old lady or some shit like that, which would still be weird, but what y'all do is what y'all do. But like a doctor and thought that shit was funny and did it more than once. Like, yes, like, so I don't put anything past you. I think it is clear that the brother, I think he struggles with reality at sometimes. And I can understand it from the outside looking in, because for so long you've been right even when you weren't, because you had a talent that benefited a lot of other people. So I for some people, I don't know that they are able to turn that off. Because it just seemed to me, just, you know, some of the things that people accused him of weren't like something that they could sue and get $1 million for. You know what I mean? It was just really just, come on, bruh. Like, I remember I had to pay a ticket once. And it was a cat in front of me. And he got pinched stealing some cigarettes. And the judge was like, bruh, what kind of cigarettes did you steal? And because it was a sister. Matter of fact, I think it was an old girl. She got I think it might have been Judge Lynn Toller. I'm not even going to lie to you. But anyway, and he was like, they were some Mavericks or some shit like that. And she was like, so you ran up in a gas station, jumped behind the counter and stole Mavericks? You ain't even steal no Newports? Like, oh my God, bro, we was rolling in there. But she had a point. You had an opportunity to make a come up. And you thought so little of yourself that you only thought for yourself for that moment. You didn't even think past that moment, where even if you don't smoke Mavericks, Newports, you can sell those on the streets. If that's, you know, like, you're stealing cigarettes, so obviously life is hard. Make a better decision at that risky decision. You have already opted to do one of the dumbest things you could do ever, but you compounded that by sheer fucking stupidity. I just, you know, so I'm not passing judgment on what's happening in the brother's life. I'm not passing judgment on him as an individual. I am not encouraging anybody at all to go do that shit either. But you made that call, and at no point did you think, if I'm going to steal somewhere I can come by 2 cartons of Mavericks. That's sad. You know, yes, cigarettes are bad for you. They are. Smoke God's natural medicine, also known as Mary Jane. Cigarettes is the dopest, most fucked up shit ever created. It really is. Like, if you think about it, in the history of fucked up things that make money, cigarettes is so far ahead of every other creation. It's ridiculous. And I don't care. I know they've been doing opium since ancient China. I get it. I understand. But the whole planet wasn't doing opium. The whole planet is smoking cigarettes. You know, I would say alcohol, but generally speaking, alcohol is confined to a couple of hours. Cigarettes, it's every day, all day. And it's not just in America, it's in Nigeria, it's in Russia, it's in Australia. You pick a country and they are smoking cigarettes. Like, I am not sure who the fuck invented cigarettes, but when they invented cigarettes, they oh my goodness, that is a powder keg that will never go away. Which is really crazy, and I know we all understand the hypocrisy of the shit, but it's really crazy, man. Like, how the fuck is it okay to smoke cigarettes that have a label on them that says this is going to kill you, but you can't do drug X or that vaping bullshit? Like, they need to stop with that. Like, it's been a couple people, and rest in peace to those people that have passed away. But comparatively speaking, like, vaping is not even a speck compared to what cigarettes have done. Now, what I think has really happened is that the cigarette companies see that they are getting ready to get phased out. Oh, shit. Nigga. Scared the fucking shit out of me.
Yo.
Ah, damn, this nigga was asleep. Was you sleep outside, bro? You alright?
Yeah, I'm cool, man.
Ah, damn, why you sound so loud and I don't sound so loud? I don't know how to fix that.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
You got that Barry White shit, though. I don't know, bro. Yeah, that's how you be calling them, too, ain't you? Hey, baby, what you doing tonight? You know who this is. It's Deep Voice.
Nah, man, I wish I could if I had it like that.
Man, whatever. Hey, Carmen Dub, like, man, what's wrong with Rome? She putting up tears and shit, man. She worried about you.
Man, I'm cool, yo. I'm cool.
All right, man. We got an hour left in the show, man. And 10 minutes. Roxy Doll put Rome in a coma. That sounds like it.
That's the funniest shit I heard all fucking day.
That's quite possible. like if we gonna go there, it sounds like it. Sounds like Roxy put work in, and she ain't moved the muscle, literally. Like that's the epitome of lazy fuck.
Holy shit, that's funny.
All right. So I googled Florida man, and here's some of the things that come up. Florida woman brings meth into court, claims it was makeup. Florida woman takes emotional support chicken case to federal court. First off, who the fuck wants to know? How can a chicken be?
All right, so let me. I'm not going to defend Florida, although I once was a Floridian. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time in life. So, well, I lived there. Yeah, I mean, but like, yo, the only thing I can say is this, bro. Like, it's certain parts of Florida where it's like nuclear plants and shit. Like, it's like some other shit, bro. And like, you can't like fully explain some of the shit that these niggas do. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, like Port St. Lucie. Port St. Lucie, Florida is like right outside of a town where a nuclear facility was. And you could definitely tell who lives by the nuclear facility. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah. So it was kind of like one of them things where it's like you could guess someone was from Port St. Lucie. You know what I'm saying? Or somewhere around there, remotely around there, and it'd be fairly accurate. You know, and it's kind of like the hills have eyes and shit. You know what I mean? And a more like
Are you kidding me, bro?
suburban setting.
You serious too?
I'm dead ass.
That's fucked up. I did not know that shit, man. I mean, like it stands to reason. Like the nuclear, just spillage. Like nothing is going to be absolute, and they be trying to, sell people on this shit will never fuck up, and the shit's always gonna fuck up.
I used to work for Krispy Kreme donuts. I used to deliver like bulk donuts like to all the Walmarts in like certain parts of Florida.
Okay, stop, bro. Please don't tell me a fucked up thing about Krispy Kreme donuts.
Nah, I ain't got nothing fucked up to say about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing fucked up to say about that.
All right.
But yeah, like I've definitely seen some shit in Florida, man. Like, yeah, definitely.
Damn, it's that bad, nigga? You sound spooked and shit. Like you do, nigga. You sound like, man, like you had a flashback and don't want to talk about it, or people gonna come knock at your door.
Nah, I mean, not to that extent. Not on that too.
Oh.
But yeah, I've definitely seen some shit where it's like you can kind of tell like in certain areas of Florida, like them niggas ain't right. Like you definitely know.
I mean, well, shit, Florida man, it's a million headlines, bruh. And they are all, this one is the 90 wildest Florida man. Florida man shooting at target in backyard, hits neighbors sitting at dining room table. Florida man doesn't get straw, attacks McDonald's employee. Florida man arrested at Mar-a-Lago says he came to talk to Trump about his $6.3 trillion. Florida man arrested after hitting dad with pizza because he was mad he helped birth him. Florida man killed ex-girlfriend while trying to get rid of the devil. Florida man intentionally drove Ferrari 360 into ocean at top speed. I could go on, bruh. That's fucking January of Florida man. Like it's got to be something. I did not think that because I was unaware. But see, the problem is there's a lot of black folks in Florida too. Like you go down to Florida, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami-Dade County. I think it's a nice little contingency in Tampa. Yeah, it must be the water. That would be my guess. And they have isolated it to certain areas to an extent, but they have.
It's not the water.
It's not.
It's not the water.
Well, I mean, I would think that in addition to whatever the fuck else is going on, at some point, it's going to have a problem leaking into the filtration system surrounding it or the water.
Like that's some of the purest water on the face of the country.
It can't. It ain't pure. It ain't more pure than the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Why don't you? What the fuck did that nigga say, go? Why don't you clean yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka?
Oh my goodness, man. You dumb, bro. It's stupid, man. Oh. Have you seen the video of old girl whooping her son at school?
I don't think I've seen that.
Bruh.
I haven't been like tuned. I've been on some other shit. I ain't really been tuned into the internet today.
Like, she channeled the ancestors of every grandmother that has passed and whooped the dog shit out this kid. Although,
was it like the OG who smacked his grandson and consoled him at the same time?
oh, I don't think I've seen that one.
You ain't see that with the grandparents was talking to his grandson, he was fucking up, and the nigga was talking to him so smooth and smacked this nigga and rubbed his back at the same time.
No, he smacked him and what?
Yeah, bro. Like he smacked the nigga like 2-3 times, and with the same hand like rubbed the nigga back. And like the kid like ain't have no reaction. It was such a smooth transition. Like he just knew he fucked up. Like he just had to hold his head down and shit. Like I don't even think he knew what happened.
Right. I mean, but it's your grandfather smacking you up. What the fuck you gonna do, man? You gonna punch the nigga? No. You gotta take that L. It's your granddude. You know, even if he wrong, at least get away from the situation. Yeah, I did see the video of Master P getting booed off the stage. And from what I saw, to me, it wasn't that they got booed off the stage. It was that he didn't do bout it. And he even like asked about it as if he was getting ready to go into it and then just dipped. And at that point, they started booing. Maybe I missed some boos before that. I'm not sure. But like, yeah, that's what I saw. It's kind of like he hyped it up and then just said, fuck it, and left. So, right, we ain't trying to slander the Krispy Kreme. Ayo be like, no, not the Krispy Kreme, her and Carmen. No, we ain't slandering the Krispy Kreme. That ain't happening. But yeah, so I don't know if that was necessarily him getting, I mean, he got booed. Let's make no mistake about it. But I think he kind of like intentionally did that for I don't know why. Promotion? I don't know. Maybe if people will be more vested in the concerts moving forward because.
Man, fuck that. That's Master P, bro.
I mean, that nigga can get booed like anybody else, bro. Like, that nigga's not above getting booed. Like, is there an artist that if you pay good money to go see, and I'm not saying he gave a trashy show, but let's just say, for argument's sake, the artist that you really like gave a really whack-ass show. You don't feel that you should boo that motherfucker?
I don't know, man. Like, nah, if it's Master P, like, I'm not booing Master P, my nigga. Like, and he ain't got. I would be disappointed if I went to Master P show he ain't perform about it, but I also understand, you know, like I get it. Depends on the setting, you know.
Well, apparently, from our the word on the streets, Carmen Dub said that the set was bad, the energy was lacking, and he only did 5 songs for a reunion show. Allegedly, that's what was said out in the streets. And if that's the case, bruh, like, you're Master P. You have built an empire off of making music. And you know for a fact that if you're going to come back, at least have your shit together. That, to me, like, is like old school MC 101. And I don't even call him an MC, but you get what I'm saying. Like, he been known this type of shit. This ain't nothing new. And for you, if this is true, for you to show up and be lackluster, yeah, like, you're not in a position where you can really, like if Drake show up and be lackluster, niggas gonna make excuses for him. Because he's still buzzing. He's still Drake. So his hardcore fans is still gonna ride for him. Like, Master P don't have hardcore fans anymore. He's not going to have anybody that, like, even if you think that, you know, like, that's one of your best rappers from back in the day, that's your guy. Like, if you go to a show and it's trash, you may not boo him, but you're not going to defend that nigga either. You're just going to be like, man, I don't even want to talk about it. Let's go. And then niggas just going to be laughing at your ass because they know, like, that shit hurts your feelings because that was your guy. And your guy showed up and was trash.
It's Master P though, man. Like,
I'm booing Master P.
Ice Cream Man. You know what I'm saying? I miss my homies. How you do that, Dad? Like, yo, like Master P got joints, yo. Like Master P got numerous joints. Like he just pull out the pocket. So like he performed 5 joints, yo, and the crowd wasn't rocking, yo. It could have just been the crowd for real. Like, I mean, Master P, yo. That's Percy Miller, my nigga. Like,
no, but
give respect where it's due.
Anybody that's coming to see Master P perform is fully aware of those songs that you mentioned, bruh. They are coming there to hear those songs that you mentioned for the same reason that you mentioned them. And if you show up and do not give them those hits, nigga, in said fashion as you used to give niggas those same songs, that you've been doing the same songs for 20 years, you should know this shit. How do you show up and have a fucked up performance of your shit that you've been saying for 20 years, bruh?
I mean, Master P do other shit too, my nigga. I mean, at one point in time, he had a show on Nickelodeon. Like, is he supposed to remember those lines?
Well, no, but that's different, nigga. They can cut that shit, edit it. You live, bruh. If you're not gonna come out there and give it 100%, don't ask me for my money. I will boo your ass, nigga. Boo the fuck boo.
I feel you.
I just will. You know?
That's a fair assessment.
Yeah, and that would go for shit. You pick any rap. If Big Herc showed up to the spot, man, it was just absolute fucking trash, I would boo that nigga.
We're just gonna assume that he is that. Nah.
Yeah, well, at this point, Carmen Dub, like, Master P should not be talking about perfecting his craft.
I mean, that nigga is a real estate mogul now, man. I mean, he just made an independent film, you know, like, that nigga be busy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be busy, yo. So, you know, at one point in time, the music wasn't, you know, necessarily what he wanted to do.
You sound like a Trump supporter, bro. You just don't want to admit this shit, man. If the nigga show up and he trash, he trash. I understand all that shit, and I commend him for all the accolades that he has so rightfully earned. But if you show up and you really don't want to be there, you have the option of not being there, bruh. You rich. You didn't have to do that shit. You showed up and you look like ass, allegedly, and you got booed. I'm okay with that. I don't care who you are, what MC you are, in what lane, in what vein. If I pay bread to come see you perform, at least put on a halfway decent show. If you put on a trash show, I am going to boo your ass and tell the world immediately on Facebook that you had a trash ass show. And I guarantee you I won't be the only person doing those things. I'm just saying. And it's one thing, like, if you're you know, you lose your voice, that's different. People can tell, you know. Like, you still giving it your all, but you just like, I can't, you know, you trying. That you can't help that type of shit. You get sick. You can't help that, you know. But if you show up, you hit the stage, and you got other niggas with you, like, y'all didn't practice. You fucking Master P, bro. You can rent out a goddamn stadium to practice if you want to, bro. Y'all niggas, and this is just allegedly from what I hear. I don't know. But if you show up and y'all not, like, on point, bruh, it's no excuse for you. That, you know, like, if me, you, and Joe Cool decide we're gonna do a show in Tuskegee, Alabama, of all places. We've never done a show before. The people that show up to that show are probably going to boo the fuck out of us.
That's gonna boo y'all niggas. They ain't gonna boo me.
That's understandable though. We've never practiced before. Master P has got a jet, nigga. You can fly these niggas into practice. You can demand that these niggas practice. If nothing else, all them niggas should be on point 1,000%. If somebody's fucking up, it should be Master P. I'm just saying. You got the bread. You got the hits. You the reason everybody else is there. Them niggas around you should have been on point 1,000%. That should have been the hypest show, whether or not you said anything or not. Y'all got hits. You know, so I don't know, bruh. And yeah, it's some old school artists older than Master P still perform good. And I'm not saying that Master P is not an overall good artist or performer. I've never actually seen the man perform outside of like shit on MTV when it was actually MTV, you know, or BET. But other than that, like I've never actually been to a Master P show. It just was never my thing. You know, not to go pay no money to go to a show. But them niggas made money. And them niggas had hits. I'm not taking it away from them. Do not inbox me with the I'm not with it today. You know, I am not going to slander Master P. He is the greatest MC in the history of MCing.
Just see that you're already like low key slandering, like just being like a dick about it. But you're low key slandering without trying to slander for real. It's not happening.
A little bit. That's why Beyonce is the queen of performing. Her last tour made $250 million. I'll say this about Beyonce. A few years back, I just thought she was an okay singer, and that was about it. You know, I like Destiny Child. I like some of the songs they did. They picked good songs and had good beats, but she wasn't like the strongest singer. Anyway, I happened to run across her HBO special of her performing live. And just the sheer energy that this woman put into like a 2-hour show, bruh. Shit was non-stop, nigga. I mean, costume changes, big ass fucking productions, people dancing everywhere. You got clothes on, you ain't got no clothes on. You dancing to this song, you dancing to that song, you slow it down, and you can't even tell she tired at all, bruh. I'm like, God fucking jeez. I was thoroughly impressed with the effort it took alone, let alone the fact that along the way, I kind of realized Beyonce got some hits. You know, so I never slandered her, but I semi-slandered her just a little bit early on.
Like, you know, like I slander somewhat Beyonce because I mean she be having like, you know, like D linemen and heels on stage and shit. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas being sync. That's the only way I'd be like, it's kind of cringeworthy, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, like them niggas being sync and shit. So I get what you're saying.
Madonna did that shit, and then nobody bat an eye.
Madonna's not Beyonce though. Like Madonna can't fuck with Beyonce.
For her time, she was the white version.
No such thing.
Except she can't sing as good as Beyonce.
No such thing. Like no.
For her time, success wise, shit, Madonna did her thing, bro.
Heck, she's white, my nigga.
That's true. Well, there was a lot of white non-singing broads out there on the planet.
Bruh, like you just had to be like white and somewhat appealing. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, like them bitches couldn't fuck with Beyonce, my nigga. Like, nah, not at all.
Cyndi Lauper is a better singer than Beyonce.
No. Wow.
As an actual singer, bruh, Cyndi Lauper is a much better singer than Beyonce, bruh.
The opinions expressed by Joseph Boyd do not reflect those of myself or my personal opinion. This nigga's bugging. Like, you on your own with that shit.
Hey, niggas get mad all they want.
Nigga said Cyndi Lauper.
Better singer.
Fuck out of here, my nigga. How many Grammys Cyndi Lauper won?
What's that got to do with being able to sing, bro?
Everything.
Man, I know niggas that used to sing back in the day that was as good as most singers you can mention, and they never won a Grammy.
Nobody gives a rat's ass about Cyndi Lauper, bro. Like,
Most people don't. I'm just saying, as a singer, technically, she is a much better singer than Beyonce, bro. That's just a fact.
I don't believe that.
I bet you, if you polled 100 vocal teachers, they would say Cyndi Lauper was a better singer than Beyonce.
I bet you if you polled
90 to 10
gay niggas, if you polled 100 gay niggas, them 100 gay niggas gonna go with Beyonce, bro.
So your rationale is 100 gay dudes' opinion,
opposed to 100 vocal teachers. I mean, I'm just saying.
What does that mean, bruh? Like every vocal teacher is not gay.
I'm not sure it means anything because, like, you don't have to be able to know how to sing to be considered successful now. I don't know what that means.
Well, that's true too. You know, but I'm talking about as far as not the success wise, but if I had to put one person on a stage with just a piano singing, I don't know, whatever song you want to pick, I'd pick Cyndi Lauper, bro. She just she can sing better than her. I'm just saying.
I'm not sure about that.
Now, I would not go, like, if I was paying money, I would not pay money to go see Cyndi Lauper over Beyonce. That's not even close. Like, I would go see Beyonce in a heartbeat. She's got better songs, you know, like in abundance. Cyndi Lauper got a couple of joints that I really fuck with, but other than that, like, as an artist, it's Beyonce by a landslide. But as a pure singer, to me, yeah, Cyndi Lauper, bro. Like, it's a lot of people actually that I think that actually sing better than Beyonce. Ain't just her.
Yeah, you on your own on this one, man.
What? Like, I'm not saying no earth-shattering shit, bruh. That she's not the best vocalist on the planet. Like, Jennifer Hudson, for example. I would take her over Beyonce in a New York minute.
Did you not see Dreamgirls, my nigga? Like, she's second place to Beyonce, bro.
Like, who is the star of the movie, bruh?
Beyonce.
Exactly. So they're not going to allow her to usurp the star of the movie.
Nah, man.
No, bro.
Like, you saw the whole plot of the movie was nigga left Jennifer Hudson for Beyonce, my nigga. Like, that's just what happened in real life. Like, nah, Beyonce's the biggest star.
Okay, she may be, but nigga, if I need somebody to sing a song, Jennifer Hudson, and it's not even close, bro. I don't see how this one is an argument.
You seen Jennifer Hudson's feet?
What does that have to do with her singing, bro?
Like, she loses points, bro. Like,
her feet loses her points.
Yes.
Like, what do her feet look like? I haven't seen them though.
Like, she's not even a dancer, and she's got dancer's feet.
But how do you know this?
I've seen her feet.
Why? How the fuck have you seen Jennifer Hudson's feet, bro?
Well, nigga, it's 2019. Like, what you mean? Like, you could Google Jennifer Hudson's feet. Like, Google it.
Actually, you know what? I'm actually kind of that petty today. What'd you say, Jennifer Hudson's feet? Let's see what we come up with. Oh.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Hold on. Yes, I actually gotta agree. I gotta kind of agree with you on that one. Let me see if I can. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can.
She don't even dance, my nigga. Like, and them motherfuckers is like, that's fucking Hammer Time, the 357 crew, nigga. That's like,
yeah,
that's a whole collaboration going on right there, yo. Like,
yeah, that is. I'm just saying.
It's
bad. It was.
It's bad.
I had to share this shit. I'm so sorry to Jennifer Hudson and your feet. I really feel bad that you're. Oh man, I'm sorry. See what you made me do, bruh. See,
like she should just sing in Tim's like for the rest of her career. Like,
I'm just saying, she's still a better singer than Beyonce though, bruh. Like, yeah, that was just pretty bad there, Carmen. I'm sorry. But yeah, she's still a better singer than Beyonce, bro. Like we can't even, that's not debatable, bro. That's just not debatable.
Off the feet alone, like she loses like 4 points. 3.
I would Jill Scott better singer than Beyonce or no? Or you sound like you in the Beehive though.
Nah, I'm not in the Beehive. I'm not like a real Beyonce fan for real.
You sound like it, man. You caping for it pretty hard.
I just said like compared to fucking Cyndi Lauper to Beyonce, my nigga. Like, so like, am I supposed to not defend Beyonce?
Right, but that was a long time ago, bro. Then you went the same shit with Jennifer Hudson, man. You just feel some type of way.
And I seen her feet. Like, with the minute you said Jennifer Hudson, like, her feet was the first thing that came to mind. Like, screw the voice, my nigga. Like, them feet. Like, she need a foot transplant. Like, she get a foot transplant.
Hey, the sad part in that picture though, it looked like she did have a foot transplant. It just didn't take. Like one half of her feet was like dark, and the other half was like, yeah, that's pretty bad. But you're right, Carmen. If you had to compare everybody to Beyonce, yeah, she's the standard. I would say that at this point,
that's a fact.
As a female artist for a long time, actually, as an artist, complete artist, she's been the standard, bar none. Like, I don't think that I'm not debating that at all. I'm just saying, just as a pure singer, there's a difference. In ranges that you can hit. Like if you want to take it back, like technically Minnie Riperton was one of the best singers ever.
Yeah, now if you said Minnie Riperton and Beyonce, I wouldn't argue.
I mean, but
Cyndi Lauper, my nigga, nah, bro.
I mean, if you want to say Minnie Riperton, then you got to say Mariah too.
Nah, like they just can't fuck with Beyonce though.
As I'm just saying, as an artist, as a pure singer. Like, I don't think there's a note Mariah Carey can't hit. There's a shitload of notes that Beyonce's not trying. I'm just saying. I
don't know, man.
That's already been proven. And Carmen said Mariah sings better than Beyonce. Yeah, Rihanna makes hits, but she can't sing. Like, she is not somebody that I'd be like, oh, you got a gun to my head.
Yeah, but see, when you say, like, you know how thick Rihanna is now?
What's that got to do with her singing, bruh?
It's got to do everything because it's irrelevant because she's thick as fuck. Like,
that's got absolutely nothing to do with it. Man, you such a caveman, bruh. Like, man, come on. That ain't got nothing to do with her singing.
It's got everything to do with everything.
Look, bro, I don't care how bad you think she is, man. Your girl is not somebody that can sing, bro. She's an okay singer. She just is, bro.
As oatmeal, my nigga. Like,
God damn, Carmen, like, you know everything about everybody. You're gonna be like our I don't know, what is that, the on the spot reporter? If we ever make some money off this shit, you're You could call in with the
She's
microphone
thick.
and shit.
It's grits, my nigga. Just sitting on the stove like thick as fuck.
That's got nothing to do with her talent, though, man. Absolutely nothing.
That is talent.
That is not talent.
Shit.
Oh my god, how is that a talent? Just being thick is a talent, bruh.
Absolutely.
No, it's not. I mean, not to say it does not take effort on her part to work out whatever she need to do. Not taking that away from her, but your frame got to be your frame. You feel me? Like some people is just not cut out to be Rihanna shape. You know, so that's not a talent. That's a gift. You know, and she dating an Arab billionaire with a B. Man, says Carmen W.
I mean,
I
don't approve of, but you know.
Right now, you gonna give her a pass, ain't you?
She still thick as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, Janet Jackson married an Arab nigga. You know what I'm saying? Who had money? Like, nigga, that's Janet Jackson, nigga.
I mean, she also fucked Jermaine Dupri for years. She gave enough, bruh. You can only expect so much. Just saying. I'm just saying, like, I don't know how they do that shit. Like, you know, like, what do you get? Yeah, I mean, I would say, what are you getting out of it? But, like, they rich. Like, you would think that, I don't know. It ain't none of my business. You marry who you want to marry, I guess. Love who you want to marry. I don't know. Damn, it was actually something that I did want to, I did actually conceptualize some shit. Oh. This Byron Allen shit, bruh, with Comcast. Are you up on that?
Slightly.
All right, so basically, Byron Allen is suing Comcast, and apparently they're at the Supreme Court. And Byron Allen is using the Civil Rights Act of 1866 that was created to protect black people from discriminatory business practices to prove that Comcast and Charter were biased in its efforts to do business with them. And basically what they're saying is that apparently that this law, I did not know of until to this time, it gives black folks certain protections economically that they have to do. And if he loses, then what they're saying the result of that loss is the result of those protections will be erased. Like I had seen people saying that this was fucked up, but just kind of like read it like that. Like, wow, bruh. First off, like I felt so ignorant hearing about that law. And secondly, I'm like, wow, bruh. Like how are, you know, like we should be openly supporting him as a community. That is something we can do so easily on social media. You know, and a lot of people like, he married to a white girl. So what, bruh? Like, if you actually look up Byron Allen, he been putting on for niggas for a minute. Way before your favorite, Byron Allen was making moves in this shit. You know, so come on, man. And like this shit can affect us all. You know, and it ain't see, I you know what? I would not know, Carmen. I haven't, you know, I don't know. But yeah, like we definitely should be as a unit all over this shit, and we not. And it's something so simple that we can do. I don't understand how come we can get together to get mad at niggas for buying chicken, which is stupid, by the way, as far as I'm concerned. Y'all niggas got $200 headphones in your ear for absolutely no reason, and you mad at a nigga spending $6 on some chicken. Like, y'all niggas got on $300 gym shoes when you could be getting $25 gym shoes and walk just the same, and you mad at a nigga getting the $6 chicken. Y'all gotta stop it, man. Pick your hypocrisy better, please. I'm just saying. And hold on, man. I need to like make homemade chicken sandwiches. Like, I don't understand why people so, like, those same people angry, like, going to McDonald's on their lunch break. You know, okay, yeah, they standing in line for an hour. Like, you didn't stand in line for an hour for, I don't know, name one of the biggest, like niggas lost their mind over Wakanda, bruh.
Yeah, but I mean, niggas they lose their mind, but then I mean they lost the big picture and what it stood for as well.
I don't know, bruh. Make a better fucking chicken sandwich. You know, sell your shit. You know, like I would not be mad at you. Now is probably the best time for somebody to be like, yes, you know, we got the best chicken sandwich. And then niggas will get mad at them, I guarantee it, for nigga you selling chicken. You cooning. You tap that. I bet you somebody will say that shit, bro. You damned if you do. How do you make a homemade chicken sandwich? Like with the chicken breast, is it, you know, I like to cut my shit up thin. You know, put a little a little lettuce on that joint. And I like some onions too. I know, fucks up your breath, but I still like onions. And some Miracle Whip. Oh my God. I feel like making one right now, bruh. God damn, that wasn't even cool, Carmen. And it was something else. We did the professional breakdown. We did that. Oh yeah, I think I was out of shit after that. It happens right there, bruh. And Rome, you ain't helping tonight, bruh. It's like you just off in the cut for no reason.
Yo, I got a lot on my mind right now, man. I'll have to share another day. Like I'm rap share some shit right now. Some shit just came down on me. I'm kind of ingesting right now. That's why I'm kind of quiet, man. My apologies.
Oh, okay, I got you. Hey, it's better than Black Tony Shaun.
Black Tony Shaun.
Hey, that's what we gonna call that nigga till he decides to make his arrival again and shit. Black Tony Shaun, man. That nigga calls up every time. And man, you know, man, I ain't gonna be able to make it. Black Tony, right?
Tell that nigga Cameron coming on or some shit for him to show up.
Oh my God, that nigga would be there, man. Hey, that nigga have on all pink and shit. Oh my goodness, yeah, man. And actually, man, that would be like Cameron is so trash, but I would actually I would really love to talk to the cat though.
Cameron get fire interviews, yo.
Right, like I that's what
Killer,
I'm saying.
Yo, Killer can never be trash, my nigga. Like it's just not happening, yo. Like that nigga got an aura. You know what I'm saying? He one of them type niggas, yo. Like that nigga's aura stands out, and like
that aura needs some better bars, nigga. That nigga's trash.
Yo, wow.
I'm gonna tell you what was a dope ass interview though. Angie Martinez on Drink Champs. I fucks with Drink Champs, man.
Drink Champs is fire.
Yeah, it's fire until Nori like it's a gift and a curse being able to drink on the show. I think sometimes he may, you know, it happens, you know. But it was a really dope interview, you know. And Angie Martinez has been in the business for a long time, bruh. And like really, like it was a really dope interview. Shout out to that nigga for that one. And I don't know how the fuck I got to Angie Martinez and Nori. What did you say before that? I don't know.
Me?
Yeah, you said something.
Said something about Cameron. Like,
oh, no wonder I forgot. Cause that nigga trash. Actually, man, I would take Jewels over. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Over Cam?
Fuck outta
Yes. 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 Joel
here.
Santana.
Wildin'.
Oh my goodness.
Joel
Like,
Santana was never better than Cameron a day in his life.
yes,
Like that's
yes.
never happened.
Yes, he was, bro. Every day that he woke up and there was ink, that nigga was better than Cameron. You really have no legitimate argument outside of that nigga got swag or that nigga got an aura. Like, no, I'm sorry, Carm. Just because y'all saying it, don't make it facts. Like, Cam is just.
It is facts, yo. Cam's a legend, bro. Like you can't take that away from that nigga, man. You can't take it away from him.
Pee Wee Kirkland is a legend. It don't mean that he's better than Jordan. You know, there's levels to this shit.
No one said. No, I mean, no one's comparing that. You know what I mean? But nigga Cam's a legend in his own right.
Right.
Like, you can't take that up.
Cameron got legendary swag. I'll give you that. But his pen game is trash.
Legendary movement. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
A legendary movement. Like that nigga's like, man, he definitely had to be doing something right. He had he remade Paid in Full. He was Rico. You know what I'm saying? Like he played. Cam got moments in the culture, bro. Like he did shit for the culture.
Okay, I'll give you all of that except for his pen game is trash. You cannot.
You just don't know about Cam.
No, I do know, and you cannot defend his pen game, bruh. Like all that other shit, I agree with you. Accolades wise, the man has done some incredible shit. Apparently, not taking that away from him. But if you put that nigga at a table and say write some shit, it is going to be garbage. I guarantee you. He's just going to say it in such a way that magically that shit turns into some whole other language niggas that fake like they understand. That nigga be like,
but you like E40. You saying that you're an E40 fan.
That nigga explains his shit. That nigga,
man, get the fuck out of here, man.
That nigga literally E40 literally has a dictionary, bruh.
Yo, I get all that, but yo, Cam, you a fan of E40 and you trash Cameron, like that shit don't make sense.
It makes sense to nobody though, bruh. Like it's some niggas somewhere that totally get everything that E40 is saying. Cameron, nigga, that nigga don't know what he be saying. That nigga be like, I went to the store, GB, sandwich, salami, mommy, Dramamine, I flocks, Ozones, at the docks. That is Cam though, bruh. That is horrible. That is hey, you know, Carmen Dub say no slander to E40. Like he one of the best rappers alive, she said.
I'm not slandering E40, but what I'm saying, Cam's better than E40.
But we got to be honest though, he's not one of the best, bruh. Like I don't know if I'm putting 40 in the top 10. I'm sorry. Actually, I know I'm not. Like that like he is a legend. He is a GOAT of the Yay area, that's for sure. Actually, that's debatable. As far as the GOAT from the Yay area, it gotta be Pac.
Pac's not from the Bay, my nigga.
Pac is what? Oh my God, I forgot he's from Baltimore. All right,
Pac rep West Side, but that nigga's not from the Bay. He from Baltimore.
Oh my God, here we go with this again. All right, so how about this? Too Short versus E40. Who
E40
is as the GOAT?
Yes. It's either like it's like E40, Too Short, or like even a Yuck Mouth maybe. Or Mac Dre. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them. Like I'm gonna go with E40.
I might look. Short Dog had like maybe what he had? Freaky Tales, classic. Too Short, classic. And what was the other joint? He had another CD. I want to say he had like 3 classic CDs. Like I don't know how many classic CDs I can attribute to 40 Water. Like, he got some classic songs, but a classic CD? Like, nothing pops to mind. I can't think of quickly, like, E40, the name of an E40 CD. Freaky Tales came out in fucking, what, 86, 85, 84, some shit like that. And was that, was that the name of the, I know he had a joint called Too Short.
Yeah, my pick's E40 for, the best from the Bay. Like, that's just,
my Ghetto Report Card is a classic. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I would give 40 a classic CD. I don't think so. And that's an interesting question though. Out the Bay, I have to really. Yeah, it really got to come down to those two. You know, Digital Underground, definitely not a realistic comparison. Although I fucks with them and they did their thing for us a minute there, it just wasn't the same. Like 40 Water's still doing shit. Like, that's fucking incredible.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I don't know what Short Dog doing right about now, but he definitely put in a good 3 decades.
That nigga just had a kid, yo. And that nigga's like 55.
Oh, I seen that picture. That nigga looks so upset.
Yeah, man.
Hey, you all that dick sucking and pussy eating shit you've been talking about for decades. Like, you cannot blame anybody but yourself in that particular situation. Like, you too old, bruh. You knew. There's a possibility. And lo and behold. Well, man, I take that back then. You know, if you get to that point in life, you might honestly believe, yeah, I just can't, you know, it ain't happening for me. That's crazy. Yeah. I wonder how that conversation went.
Yeah, it kind of went well.
I don't think that went well at all. You know, and it kind of depends. Like, I don't know their situation. I don't know if they was together or not. You know, but if y'all was together, that makes a huge difference. You know, so I'm not sure. The Bay is so good. Drake bit off the sound. Hey, like, you already know my opinion on Drake. Drake is the GOAT. Y'all just gonna have to catch up to the realization that man is the GOAT. And when he's done in about another 10 years and been on top for 20 consecutive years, what y'all gonna say? Because it's been what? How many years since Drake been just like dominating? How many years has it been?
Yo, the nigga just bites other niggas shit though. Like, it's not like he's doing anything original, man. Like, he's just
But you love Jay-Z?
I don't though.
You don't love Jay-Z, bro? No love for Jay-Z? Cause Jay-Z be biting shit too. Let's stop it.
Oh, he bit some shit. Like, it's not a constant thing with Jay-Z though, bro. Drake's constantly biting shit. Like, he took a whole 16.
Did the nigga get paid or not?
No, like, you can't condone this shit. He took a nigga entire 16 bar for bar.
Did the nigga get paid or not, bro?
You're condoning that?
I'm condoning it. Fuck it.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Drake gets a pass for doing openly what niggas been doing behind closed doors for years.
Jay-Z never took a nigga whole 16, ever.
No, he'll take 2 bars at a time.
Okay, all right, that's not a whole 16. It's 2
bars.
Right,
but he continues to take 2 bars. That nigga now, I bet you Jay-Z is right now in the studio spitting some shit with 2 bars of somebody else's shit.
I doubt it.
Shit.
I doubt it. This nigga Drake took a nigga a whole 16 and tried to spit it like it was his, and like niggas ain't know he stole the shit from Rap and Forte.
Hey, well, he got caught. Nigga ain't paid that nigga.
Like, fuck out of here, bro. Like,
that's a boss move. That nigga got an aura. Like, when you gonna get that nigga credit for having an aura, man? For getting caught
Like he got peed on, my nigga. Like you don't get no fucking like his aura is yellow.
Hey, so when did he get peed on, bro? Like what year was that?
It doesn't matter. It happened.
No, I'm just asking you. Like how long ago was that? A couple
like
years?
2 years ago.
Like 2 years ago. It's about to be 3 years.
You're about to justify a nigga getting peed on.
No, I'm not justified at all. There's no justification for that shit. But what I'm saying is he's still on top, bro.
Oh God.
I'm just saying, is that or is that not a fact? The man is still on top.
He still got peed on. No, he's not on top. Like not in my eyes, no.
Okay, well, not in your eyes, but if you were speaking for everybody except you, is the man or is he not still on top? Like, at least be honest about that. Like, for whatever reason, niggas don't care, bruh. Like, apparently, the worst shit could possibly happen to an individual. It can happen to Drake, and he just keeps on going.
He got punched in his eye, and the nigga who punched him in his eye made him take a picture afterwards with the black eye. Like, it's bad for that nigga, yo. Like, nah, bro. Like, I can't do Drake.
And you know what, though, bruh? He don't care. And somehow, everything you are saying is true. A mere mortal would have crumbled long time ago. But for whatever reason, bruh, this cat got 100 lives. He don't die. And he keep making hits. So niggas will give him a pass for literally anything, bruh. Like, yes, the getting peed on should have been a cancellation immediately. I didn't even know most of that shit. Like, you get punched. I mean, I don't care what kind of blood the dude got. Like, bruh. Like, in this particular culture, those things, irrespective of where you from, what culture you got, what blood you got, should have canceled you immediately. Like, even if it is okay, he got Jewish blood, and so they're gonna give him a pass. Well, he not the only dude that they could make that same claim for. He just happened to have a different aura than them other cats, so they pushed him out front. At the end of the day, like, you gotta give it up to him. He got some type of weird ass aura that just convinced people that they don't give a fuck what happens to the man. Like, getting peed on is just like that. Man, it doesn't get any worse than that shit, bro.
Man, that's why I can't never fuck with Drake.
Yeah, it doesn't get worse than that. But I got to be honest about the situation, too. I ain't going to lie about it. It's a fact. The nigga's still on top. He's still on top of the game. That's some weird shit.
Yeah, he just got peed on by another grown-ass man. Like, nah, bro.
I mean, but Karma, like, Pusha T destroyed Drake. Why didn't he respond? Like, why does he have to? Like, if the public allows you to get pissed on and keep on moving, like, that little one song by Pusha T will be hot for a week, and that's it. And that's what happened, though.
That's not true.
Okay, it was hot for 2 weeks, bruh. And that was it. We was all talking about other shit. We moved on. Like, if you feed into it, you clearly got an L, lyrically. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Pusha T, like, that shit was ugly. It was a clear loss. What's the point? You know, like, you got beat up. Like, stay down. He ain't trying to fight no more. You might want to chill so that nigga walk away. Period. I wouldn't respond either. And what happened? Like, if we're going to be honest about their careers. Nothing. Pusha T is still in obscurity, and Drake still got his spot. So, like, the results speak for themselves on that one. He might have been scared. Yeah, okay, yeah. Whatever the case is, it's also a chess move. At that point, you have nothing to gain. At all. At that point, like, at what point do you draw the line between allowing a nigga to talk shit about you and you talking shit about them, and you adding fuel to their career. Like the last thing I want to do, because I'm that petty, is allow you to eat off of my fame if I don't like your ass.
Right.
And nigga, I'm not about to keep giving Pusha T shine. It was 12 niggas fucking with Pusha T. It's 12 million people fucking with Drake. I'm not about to give you that energy, bruh. Yes, I lost. So, now what? What you gonna do, nigga? I'm in the Barbados. Where you at?
Yeah, but like you're still trying to like wash pee off of you.
Yeah, I'll do it in the Barbados. Fuck it. You know, like that you can't, there is no, like I say, there is no rationale or no excuse for that shit. But I'm not going to diminish the actual facts, the historical record. You know, you cannot deny that for whatever reason, that cat has been dominating for a long time, despite all of that weird shit, all that fucked up shit. Nas has Ether and Jay-Z still talk. Well, yeah, that's true. Like, well, Nas and Jay-Z were not, like, they were equals going into it. Like, Drake and Pusha T, as far as success is concerned, are so far apart. It's like jeez, my goodness. It's like the Bad Boys Pistons playing a bunch of toddlers as far as success is concerned. So that's a whole different ball game. You know, like Nas and Jay-Z, yes, they was like two equal competitors stepping into the ring. Let's fight, nigga. You know, so that's totally different. And the crazy part is, I remember hearing that Nas joint. I don't know why I was listening to the New York radio, but I remember hearing them niggas talk about that shit. That shit had to hurt Jay-Z, bruh. When that Ether shit dropped, niggas was calling up to the radio, clowning that nigga Jay-Z.
Yeah, facts.
And actually, that's one of the stories Angie Martinez told too. She was saying how they had something like Pump It or Dump It on whatever show she was doing at the time. And I think Ether had won for the night. And as soon as she was about to announce it, Jay-Z walks into the studio. And she was like, man, that was some awkward shit. But, you know, I had to be authentic. I wasn't about to lie about the shit. You know, Nas won. I'm going to get that nigga his props like I'm going to get anybody else's. That had to be crazy, though. That's like hip-hop. That's hip-hop right there, man. We need stories like that type of shit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. Jay-Z, like, I mean, define winning, too. Like, you know, like, Nas is not exactly broke here. You know, and he making moves, too. He just ain't made the Jay-Z moves. You know, but I think they both winning in life. You know, it's just on different scales. Jay-Z got more money and shit. You know, but you know the crazy part about being, you know, for the Forbes list and shit, you have to, they basically let the people send them the documentation.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, man. Like so basically, it's kind of rigged to a certain, like they're not gonna let you do, well, I don't know, but I don't think they're gonna let you like some clearly obvious shit. Like I made $27 billion on sitting at home doing nothing ever, you know. But like, are they really counting down to the last billion?
Yeah, I don't know, man. They like Trump and that shit, and Trump was bluffing on half his assets.
Yeah, because success breeds success. He need to look bigger than he really is.
Yeah.
And that shit worked. Now his ass is, damn. He they president. He ain't mine. Anyway, man, we ain't got but about 10 minutes, bro. Hey, I fucks with Karen, man. That's so dope, man. She the only one who was fucking with us tonight, man. It was a lonely night.
Yeah, where Joe Cool at, man? Joe Cool put some light skin shit.
Joe Cool, he said he got a few things to do.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
So I respect that.
Yeah, all right. No doubt. Salute Joe Cool, man.
No doubt, man. Salute to Joe Cool. I mean, Jay-Z having Beyonce, that's dope. Not gonna be mad at that. But I'm not gonna hate the direction that Nas went in either. Shit happened for a reason. And now he making a come up with some of this tech shit. So, the story ain't over yet.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I don't know about that, Carmen. Like, apparently you the only motherfucker that agree with us. One of these days, we'll have this bitch filled up, and then we gonna really be lit. Because then I have some shit to talk about. All them other motherfuckers in here.
Sure.
She say we the best YouTube duo. That's pretty fucking dope. Like I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, that's a fact. We appreciate that. That's love.
Yeah, we try to be real, real and funny, and that's what it is. We just talk our shit, and there'll be somebody out there if you honest to whatever your shit is, there'll be somebody out there that fucks with your shit. Oh, matter of fact, and I ain't said this shit in a while, man. Share our shit. If you check it out today, or if you check it out next week, or if you check it out in 1,000 years, and if you are that nigga that digs us up, first off, you the most phenomenal motherfucker that ever walked this galaxy for digging up this greatness and share our shit. I'm a little rusty. Gotta work on it. I've been forgetting that shit. Yeah, Rome stories, he's the best storyteller out here, man. That shit is Charlie Murphy-esque. I was thinking about that shit. I'm telling you, bro. Like, you on that level of the storytelling, man. Because your shit, like, you can see your shit without needing to see you. You feel me?
Yeah, no doubt.
And I
appreciate that, man.
Hey, that's some real shit, man. I'll be over here dying. And I'll be on my way to work. Like, let me listen to this silly nigga. Oh shit. Yeah. So shout your shout outs, bro. Apparently he ain't got none.
What you say, bro?
Oh, I said shout your shout outs, bro.
Oh yeah, man. You know the usual, man. Shout out Keys Development. Shout out 300 Gangsters. Follow me on IG at Striving for Perfection _43. And holla at us next week, man. Maybe Shaun will be here. Probably not. But
Right. Black Tony Shaun, where you at, bro?
Shout out to Shaun, dog, man.
You can't be the Don no more, bro.
Yo, we gonna tell Shaun we got Max B interview or some shit. Man.
Oh my goodness, he'll be riding the wave. Like, what's up? I know, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, man, we're gonna have to. I don't know, man.
Yo, we got Dave East. We got Dave East interview, son. So they be like, your word.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know. Not maybe for Dave East, but definitely for Cameron. Oh my God, that nigga be parked outside the crib.
Nah, Dave East is Harlem, bro. Like, Dave East is New Harlem, man. Like, he be here for that. Yeah, man. But fuck with us, yo. Share our shit. Like, subscribe, and share. And share our shit, man. Holla at us next week.
All right, maybe we'll have some life next week, man. We'll be all right, man. We'll get through it, man. Trust me, man. You'll be all right. Dave East looks like a Bratz doll. That's quite a possibility. Although, didn't he play Method Man in the Wu-Tang, whatchamacallit?
Yeah, he did a damn good job too.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, dude can act. Like,
Yeah,
I must give it to him. But shit, man, y'all already know, man. Shout out to don't forget to check out the websites emeraldshell.com and myskinnismysin.net. And happy birthday to my daughter. Her birthday was the 6th. And while I'm at it, happy birthday to my baby girl. Hers coming up on the 19th. Daddy love you. And I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Alright. Let me see. Do I got some shit in here that I want to play, or that I can actually play and get away with this shit? I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I almost forgot one fucking thing, and I just need to turn this shit off. Lord Jamar ain't shit, man. All right.
Lord Jamal got that ether, bro.
Trash, bro. Like, at what point you gonna admit, man, that right now, man, he just clout chasing, bro.
I don't think he's clout chasing. I saw Eminem in blackface with a black mask on in Europe, trying to be funny, trying to make fun of Will Smith. So yeah, I think he's got a valid point.
He can't get enough of Eminem, bro.
I think he's just validating everything he's been saying.
The nigga cannot get enough of Eminem, bro. And I apologize. I don't want to say that the man ain't shit. I just think that he is clout chasing with M, bro. Like, he has got a hold of a nice little lane all to himself of just hating on Eminem. Like, he is doing the Eminem what Eminem did to pop stars for years. So
nigga came for receipts, my nigga.
I'm not saying that nigga don't deserve it, but come on, bruh. Like, it's other shit going on in our community that you could actually be talking about instead of your clear obsession with Eminem. Like, let's be honest about it. Like, you just obsessed with the cat.
Nigga came with receipts, bro. Like, like, you should be mad at Eminem and not Lord Jamar.
Bruh, like, there's nothing that he's going to do that's going to surprise me. He has not been relevant as an MC in years.
What does that do with Eminem and Black?
I'm just saying, like, it's just you beating a dead horse. Like, this ain't the first picture of him in blackface that I've heard about.
You still support this nigga?
How am I supporting the nigga?
You argue up and down for Eminem, bro.
I am not arguing up and down for Eminem. What I'm saying is your boy is obsessed with the nigga. That's what I'm saying. And somehow you didn't morph that into me supporting Eminem. No. I'm saying your boy needs to get over it. Move the fuck on. Talk about something else. That's all I'm saying. This shit's just getting old, bruh. Like, at some point, you the little boy that cried wolf.
I don't know. Nigga came with receipts, bro.
I'm not disputing that. But at some point, like, how many times must we hear Lord Jamar and Eminem in the same fucking sentence, bro?
You know why he did that, though? Because Eminem dissed him. Eminem said something about him. And this shit made media, whatever. Eminem said something in regards to Lord Jamar. So Lord Jamar just pulled some receipts. So
I mean, he been talking about the cat forever. I mean, at some point, he's going to shoot back. Anybody will.
Yeah, he I forgot what it was, but like he called him something. He called him a bitch or something like that. So to that extent, so Lord Jamal just started pulling receipts. So I'm not blaming him.
Although I understand that, I understand the receipts. I get it. Not being dismissive. I'm not saying that Eminem moves the culture. Lord Jamar damn sure don't move the culture. Like, please, somebody explain that. I think we have been through this. Like, that nigga does not move the culture. Never has moved the culture. Has not been responsible for any shift in hip hop fucking ever. So, like, that's not an argument on either side. You know, culturally speaking, no. Like I don't think M really moved the culture like him as an artist or as an MC. No. But again, Lord Jamar, stop it. Did not.
Lord Jamal got seats, man.
He got receipts on Eminem. That is one thing. But moving the culture of hip hop or moving the culture, period, is another thing. Now, I will argue that Eminem moved white culture. He did not move niggas. But Eminem did make it a belief for a shitload of white boys out there to think that they can actually rap now.
I mean, 8 Mile was cool for a little bit. It was alright.
I still go back and watch some of them battles, man. It was a dope movie, with him or not. And yes, I'm biased. But it is what it is. Eminem makes music for school shooters. I'm not disputing that. Although, not gonna lie, I purchased 2 CDs from Eminem in my lifetime.
And you didn't want to fight him?
No.
Like, I'd be looking for that nigga.
Why would I want to fight that nigga?
Cause them shits is ass, my nigga. Like,
I mean, his first 2 CDs, bro. No, stop it. Classics.
Classic, such a strong word.
I mean, hey,
like I've never listened to a whole Eminem album ever in life. I've only listened to like 3 of them. Maybe his first 3. Anything else, like
I guarantee you that 97.8% of anybody you think is dope has 3 or 4 songs on their CDs that are trash. And somehow you couldn't make it through his shit, but you make it through the rest of the drivel you might listen to.
I don't listen to drivel. Like, I listen to classics.
Oh my god!
Like, I don't listen to bullshit. You see the music I post, my nigga. Like, I don't listen to no bullshit.
You don't know nothing about no classic, bro. Your musical palette is so unsophisticated, man.
Yeah, right.
It is appalling to my sense of decorum and taste musically.
Right. This nigga said Cyndi Lauper. Like,
I stand by that, bro.
Fuck out of here.
Go ask somebody that can really sing. Somebody that's taken some vocal lessons as a pure singer. Ask them and come back to me.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, M off the dope was trash. M on dope, it's fucking phenomenal. I stand by that. Always have been, always will. He will never be the M of, old ever again. It's just gone. Stop rapping, bruh. I think he even lost to MGK. I'm not even.
Homeboy wears a diaper. Like, y'all big homie walks around the city wearing a diaper, bro. Like, yeah.
Eminem, yes, you may. He just may be racist. It just, I'm not dismissing that. I'm just saying.
He is racist.
I'm just saying.
Maybe the nigga's racist. Like, he benefits from black culture.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, he's got white boy views. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty simple.
I mean, and that's understandable. But all that being said, you cannot undo what has already been stamped in history, and that is the fact that his first 2 CDs are absolute classics. And that would be agreed upon by like 99% of hip hop fans. Period.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, actually it would, bro.
No, it wouldn't, bro. 99% niggas from Detroit, yeah.
99% of people. Oh, see, that's disrespectful. Paul Wall is better than Eminem. That's just disrespectful, man. Come on, bro. I gotta wrap this up, man. That's just I gotta leave on that one. Paul Wall is better than Eminem. Wow.
Hey, Paul Wall got a black wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, Paul Wall may be the realest white boy like ever, like in hip hop.
Wow. So he get a pass because his wife black. Nah, bruh.
Yeah,
Nope.
he definitely gets a pass.
Nah, bruh. No. He is not better than Eminem, bruh. At all.
I don't know.
Man, and I'm trying to think, man. No, Jackie Wilder in that what was that movie? Oh my God, that Will Ferrell was in, and
Fucking
it was
Jackie Moon.
Jackie Moon. That's it. That's the coolest white boy ever.
Yeah, Jackie Moon was a cool ass name.
Anyway, man, let's get out of here, bro.
All right,
I
man.
need to go replenish my apple juice. Shout out to you, Carmen. Well, I would say share our shit to you, but you got nowhere to share it. Maybe one of these days we'll get like 1,000 subscribers, and we can put like little flyers up and shit on YouTube. That's the hope and the dream. One of these days, we at 614 now. We get to 1,000, we can do that. Help us out along the way. We out.
Yes. Peace.
Peace. I don't know, Carmen, but I already. Peace out, Queen.